Hello everyone, this is Dom from Devious Machines, and I'm going to be showing you how to use our plugin Infiltrator. So for this demo, I'm going to use a simple backing beat with a vocal sample looped over the top that sounds like this.
I got this bassline hunger. I got this bassline hunger.
So I'm going to go ahead and load Infiltrator onto my audio channel that contains the vocal. Before we talk about Infiltrator's features in detail, we encourage you to check out some of the factory presets to get a feel for what the plugin can do. To browse presets, click the preset name at the top of the screen. This will display the preset browser, where you will see a list of categories down the left-hand side, and the available presets in that category in the middle. Click a preset name to load it. If I now solo my vocal track, we can check out what this preset is doing.
I got this bassline hunger. I got this bassline hunger. I got this bassline hunger. I got this bassline hunger.
For convenience, most factory presets have macro controls, which you can adjust using these four knobs at the top of the screen.
I got this bassline hunger. 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 I got this bassline hunger.
Infiltrator ships with an extensive library of over 600 factory presets, ranging from subtle effects through to absolutely insane ones. So even if you never get into programming the plugin for yourself, you can have a great deal of fun simply using the presets in combination with the macro controls. Now, let's explore Infiltrator's features in more detail. In order to do this, we're going to reset the plugin and initialize the presets by clicking the plugin menu at the top here and selecting Init Preset. Finally, we'll close the preset browser by clicking the X icon in the corner. We now see Infiltrator in its initialized state. Infiltrator allows you to chain up to 10 different effects in series to process your incoming audio. Effects are loaded into the 10 effects slots, which you see at the top of the central pane of the plugin user interface. We're going to go ahead and load a filter into effects slot 1 by clicking the slots and selecting the Model 20 bandpass filter. The parameters relating to the currently selected effect always appear in this pane at the bottom center of the user interface. In the case of our Model 20 filter, we have a filter cutoff, resonance, and an overdrive. If I play the track and adjust these parameters,
I got this bassline hunger.
you can hear that the effect changes,
I got this bassline hunger.
and you'll also note that the filter response is displayed on this graph to the left.
I got this bassline hunger.
So let's get our filter moving in time with the music. Infiltrator allows you to modulate the primary parameter of each effect, in this case our filter cutoff, using this multi-segment envelope in the center of the display. We're going to set up an envelope to move our filter. To do this, we can double-click to add points, or shift-click to add flat sections like this. The knob in the top left of the central pane controls the amount of envelope applied to the cutoff. As I increase this, you can see that the cutoff is moving by an ever greater amount. Let's play the audio to see what this sounds like. You can now hear that my filter is moving in time with the music. I can adjust the speed of this envelope using the speed control at the far left of the display here. Let's set our envelope length to one whole bar to match the length of the vocal sample. So that sounds okay, but we're going to see if we can make it a bit more interesting by adding some more effects. To add another effect, click one of the empty slots, which will automatically open the effect selection menu. For our second effect, we're going to select a delay, which we're going to use to add an echo to the sound. Usually when you use an effect like a delay, you want to hear some of the dry, unprocessed signal as well. So to do this, we're going to reduce the mix control for this effect from 100% down to about 20%. This means that we'll hear the dry signal first, followed by the delay. Lastly, we're going to reduce the delay time down to 1/16 and give it a bit of feedback. In addition to our 10 assignable effects, Infiltrator also gives us a master distortion compressor, and the clean bass function, which allows sub-bass frequencies through unprocessed, which is useful if you're processing bass lines. We're going to turn on the drive, turn up the distortion amount, and then apply some compression to the sound. Lastly, we're going to use the master gain control to reduce the volume of the sound coming from the plugin, and the master mix to allow some of the unprocessed vocal back through. That concludes our first example.